Hi everyone, this is the Legendary. I'm back here with more. This time I'm going to be doing another Beyblade Burst unboxing. This is going to be for Jet Wyvern. Anyway, we're going to just continue on. I think I only have like one other thing I can unbox / review. But, yeah, you see right there, Waki Murasaki is the owner, or the blader. And there you see a big picture of Wyvern. And there you go, it says Takara Tomy, so I know that's real. And this is B177. You can also scan the Asia channel too if you want to look at that. I'm pretty sure nothing's really there though. It's for, I mean, this Beyblade is Sparking Beyblade, but you can't really see like the English anime on the Asia channel for Beyblade. So, Wyvern is defense type, part of the burst system, right spin, and part of the sparking layer system. And they actually said sparking here instead of Super King, but you can also say Super King if you want to. But yeah, there's a back, it goes to the gimmick and everything. Not too much to see, and I'll explain anyway. Also, let's get into the unboxing, which is sound like your normal unboxing because, well, not much there. You might wonder where the Beyblade is, and I'm gonna go get it. Okay, so we got the Beyblade, and I'll go part by part, but I also want to go through the stickers too if I can find them. Okay, so here's the sticker sheet. Well, yeah. Here's the sticker sheet if you want to see it. The stickers are, they're not really too tiny, and they're not really that hard to put on, but please be careful with these longer stickers because they actually rip easy. Oh, yeah, just keep that in mind. Another thing that I wanted to look at was this, which is like the little guide thing that comes with. I think after Sparking they actually stopped doing that, so yeah, this is basically the last, like one of the last few times where they actually had that at one of these guide things. As you can tell up here, it's a Super King customized guide, and yeah, this kind of just goes over some things like some parts they could possibly use, and then like ways you could just customize your Jet Wyvern. It would be nice to just do some videos going over some of these things someday because, you know, I don't think anyone really did that much. Here's a layer, which is Jet Wyvern. Can't really say I can't really say too much about it because I'm gonna go part by part, but yeah, we're gonna get into it now. Okay, so the chip. The chip is called Wyvern. There's not really much to say about it, but it does look pretty nice with it being purple. And it's also one of the dual-sided looking chips. By dual-sided, I mean one side you can see the same face as the other side. So yeah, it's one of those types of chips which might be, I guess like design-wise it could be good for stamina, but I'm not entirely sure if that's how, you know, stuff like that works. But yeah, I also feel like this might be just a regular chip, just a regular metal part instead of being metal. But yeah, that's about it. Then for the ring, or whatever they call it, I'll put the actual name right there, but yeah. So whatever they call it, it's called Jets. And for Jets, you actually get a gimmick. The gimmick is that whenever, like depending on the type of opponent you're facing, it will act differently. So, I'm not sure what type of opponent this would be, but it's like whenever you're facing an opponent that would hit like this, it will actually free spin. And then if you face an opponent that will hit the other way, it will lock up. I mean, it could still go backwards, like it could still turn backwards, but in general sense, it's harder to turn. So yeah, that's the whole gimmick of it. And I kind of saw like through the Hasbro version, like here is like how it works. It's where these yeah, it's basically like this. There's like some kind of pin thing in the middle, like on the ring, and it basically just goes against the grooves, and that's what basically makes it, you know, be able to make the gimmick work. And I really like the design for it. It looks really nice, especially with the stickers on because you see more gold. Also, for the chassis is 1D, which 1D is not sure what it originally came out on. I think it came out on Curse Saiyan. I think it came out on Curse Saiyan, but I'm not sure because I don't have that at all. Either way, this one's in purple. You can see the teeth. I wasn't trying to show the teeth. Those are the teeth if you want to see them. And that's about it. Can't really say much about it because there's not much to say about it. It is a single chassis, so that means that you can actually use some kind of disc on it. Here is the disc, which is called Around. Around was a random booster prize disc at first, which originally came out on Flare Dragon. And then when it got more easier to get released, which was Jet Wyvern, it was easier to get. Well, yeah, of course it was easier to get, but it was actually recolored to purple this time. So it's like the metal is painted purple and the plastic is purple too. And that's just something to note. And under Hasbro, you can actually get this from the Lord Spriggan Pro Series Beyblade. Lord Spryzen Pro Series Beyblade. So if you have that, or if you want to get this disc, then you could get it that way. And here's the driver, which is called Just. Just is pretty bad, to be honest. I mean, I'm not saying that like I'm biased or anything, but the only reason why Just is bad is because it's just a sharp tip. And the sharp tip is way too sharp for it to really balance on. So if the Beyblade is off balance, or if it's just one of those Beyblades that could get tipped over easily, then it could just get tipped over. And even though the gimmick is supposed to be where as it tips over, it could kind of roll that way, it can't really roll all the time. So yeah, if you're not able to roll it, then it'll just become useless. So that's why I say the Just is actually pretty bad. Either way, this is a defense type driver, and it actually did have a dash version, but I don't think anyone's really going to use a dash version or just any kind of driver like this at all, unless it's for fun or something. Yeah, these clips are just okay. I mean, they could be better, but at the same time, because of this gimmick, I feel like it's actually pretty good. And now I finally have all the Wyvern Beyblades, so that's good. And now let's get on to the test battles. Okay, so Jet Wyvern will be battling against Brave Valkyrie, Vanish Fafnir, World Spriggan, and the Hasbro Jet Wyvern. But there will actually be a twist, and I'll do that first. I'm going to do Jet Wyvern first, but there's actually going to be a twist with it. So let's introduce the twist. Okay, so the twist is that Jet Wyvern actually has Around and just like the Takara Tomy one, except I was able to recreate under Hasbro with the Hasbro parts. Under Hasbro, we got the Pro Series version of Around, and then we got the Just driver from either Glory Ragnar or the title Pandora. So yeah, that's how you're able to make it. 3, 2, 1, go shoot! Okay, Hasbro versus Takara Tomy. Now let's see what happens. And Takara Tomy takes the win with a spin finish. So yeah, that just shows you that Hasbro's not worth it. Go shoot! Okay, so spray paint. And Jet Wyvern wins again with a spin finish. So yeah, it's actually way more expensive to get the Hasbro Jet Wyvern to look like this, so yeah, that's a waste of money. Please don't do this. Go shoot! Okay, now we're going on to a real battle. Because the last one was actually just kind of, way too easy. And it's calm. Just calm. I mean, it might not last as long as you think because of the Just Driver, but yeah. Just a little bit longer. And Fafnir wins with a spin finish. Go shoot! Okay, big hits from Valkyrie. Yeah, Wyvern's trying to hold on. I think now I can kind of see why I don't like Wyvern. I mean, well, not that I don't like Wyvern, I just don't like the Just Driver. Because it's so wobbly, like it's easy to get out of balance. And Valkyrie wins with a spin finish. Yeah, Valkyrie Tornado saw the whole battle and still won. 3, 2, 1, go shoot! Okay. Okay, some World Spriggan. World Spriggan wins with a spin finish. So what do I think of Jet Wyvern? Okay, so I feel like this Beyblade is best for collectors and people that want to play Beyblade for fun. The only reason why I didn't mention competitive is because Wyvern isn't competitive. None of the parts are competitive. Maybe you could use around, but even then, I feel like there are better options. If you did want to use around, then maybe you would have to use something like bearing. And if you did use bearing, then you're probably close to the arena already to scrape. So, yeah, that would be pretty bad. And then for collection, it's actually perfect for collection because this Beyblade shows up in the anime, and on top of that, it's also just a Beyblade that's owned by Wakia. And another thing that makes it great for collection is because if you wanted every Beyblade that's, like let's say you just wanted to collect by type. If you wanted to actually collect by type, then Wyvern is a defense type. So, yeah, you're gonna need it if you really like defense types, or if you just wanted Wyverns. So, there you go. And then for the people that want to play Beyblade for fun, it's kind of fun, but I feel like it's mainly for fun in the sense that you can actually mix and match up the parts and then possibly have a different result. And another thing that kind of makes it good for collection is that for some of the parts, you can actually use them. And you can use them to actually make other Beyblades. Like, I think 1D could be used for Curse Saiyan, if you really wanted to make that combo. And then for like other Beyblades that are out there too, you could probably use a round to make to try and make a Flare Dragon if you wanted to. And then I think that's about it, to be honest, because I don't see anything really neat and just. But yeah, that's about it. Also, if you want this Beyblade, feel free to go to Mall of Toys. There's a link in the description, and if you click their link, you'll be able to go to Mall of Toys, and then whatever you buy from there will actually support me. It'll support the channel directly. Also, if you wanted to save 5% off, you can use my discount code, which is the Legendary R, and then you'll get 5% off your first order. Like if you want, share if you want, and subscribe to become a legend in the making. See you next time, bye, and we are proven to be legendary. Stay legendary.